Hi, and welcome to the second video of the series that we are putting together. In the first video, we talked about the 6 mistakes that are responsible for the losing trader epidemic that's going on right now. If you did not watch that video, we recommend doing that now before you watch this one. Again, welcome to part 2 of this series. This is where I'm going to get into the how part. How do you actually make money as an investor and fix the mistakes we discussed in video 1? Before I dive into that, just a reminder that at the end of the video, we're going to announce the winners of the 3 trading accounts we're giving away, so make sure you stick around for that. Okay, remember these mistakes? Mistake number 1, lack of reasonable expectations. Mistake number 2, being underfunded and over-leveraged. Mistake number 3, trusting scam trading programs and tools. Mistake number 4, shifting trading strategies constantly. Mistake number 5, lack of discipline or lack of a trading plan. Mistake number 6, fear of risk and losses. If you remember in video 1, I told you the solution I'd be describing over the next 2 videos is not the solution you'd expect. If you thought I'd be selling a course on how to solve these mistakes in your trading, that's not what I'm up to. Alright, are you ready for the solution? My solution to every one of these mistakes is leverage, but not in the way you think. I don't mean the leverage you get in a futures or forex account. I mean leveraging opportunities in relationships and information. That's what makes successful investors, not the latest moving average crossover strategy. One of the primary reasons that I've done well in my investments is that I'm an equal opportunity investor. What I mean by that is that I'm willing to invest in whatever's going to make me the most money. If paper clips provide the best return, I'm willing to invest in that. This seems like pretty common sense advice, but I've run into a lot of people that tell me they're not making money in the markets. So I will suggest something that's doing well for me, and they'll say, "No, I'm just a stock trader." But if stocks aren't making you money, you need to go where the opportunity is. I'd like to say that I invented this brilliant investment principle, but actually it's been done by the best investors for a long time. Cornelius Vanderbilt, who was a millionaire investor in shipping in the 1800s, is one of my favorite examples. Now, I can't promise you that if you follow my advice that you'll be worth $75 billion someday, but I do hope Vanderbilt's story makes my point. As much as I like talking about trading strategies and tools and all that good stuff, positioning yourself to take advantage of an opportunity is where real money is made. Being the owner of Trading Pub has allowed me to meet and work with some of the top traders in different markets, and I've been able to leverage those relationships to improve my own personal investments. It's put me in the position to take advantage of some awesome opportunities. What this series is ultimately about is giving you an opportunity as well. Yes, there is a product coming at the end of this series. That's what we're leading up to. I want to be straightforward about that because I hate when people try to sell me something while acting like they aren't trying to sell me. Ever been to one of those free training webinars that ends up just being a sales pitch? Yeah, I hate that. So one of the things that we did while creating this series was to make sure that it was valuable information for people regardless of whether or not they decided to take us up on our offer. The principles we've discussed, like avoiding the fundamental investing mistakes and being an equal opportunity investor, are essential to your success even if you don't take advantage of the specific opportunity that we're going to open up. The opportunity I'm referencing occurred in early 2013 when a partner of Trading Pub came to me with a system he had developed for futures and currencies. If you're anything like me, the word system's enough to freak you out in itself, let alone someone wanting to sell it online. So I was really hesitant when Mark approached me. But that principle of being an equal opportunity investor really paid off. So am I telling you to go risk your capital on every single opportunity that has any chance whatsoever of making money? Am I saying that you should start surfing the web right now for all of the make money online products that you can find and just hope that one of them works out? Please understand the answer to that is a resounding no. See, I said I'm an equal opportunity investor, but that's not totally fair. More accurately, I'm an equal valid opportunity investor, and there's a huge difference. Qualifying opportunities is probably the most important aspect in this entire successful investing picture. Vanderbilt didn't just flip a coin to decide to invest in railroads. He did his research, he studied, he planned, and then he made a strategic, timely move. Don't get me wrong, there is still risk. There's always risk. But the difference is that successful investors risk their money on great opportunities, not random opportunities. Those $47 robots or signal services or trading systems are not great opportunities. I don't even think they qualify for a random opportunity, because even a random opportunity would have some remote chance of working, whereas those scam products have a zero chance. Anyways, this begs the question, how did I qualify the opportunity with Mark, and how did I decide that the system was worth the risk? Well, the first good sign was that Mark brought the product to me in the first place. He knew that I wouldn't want anything to do with a bad product, and he introduced me to his system anyway. So that was the first clue that this might be a good opportunity. Then I did my research. I learned about his background and his character. It helped that I had already known Mark to some degree, but I was able to learn more about the history behind him, how long he had been developing systems, and I saw the results that he had with his system up until that point. It was also a great sign that major brokerages were leasing his system from him. Of course, another big factor that gave me confidence in Mark was that he was immediately willing and excited to allow me to put my own money on the system and test him. He was confident that I would be happy with the performance, which made me confident in putting up the capital. When Mark asked if I would help him promote the system, the first thing I told him was that I needed to see it make real money in my own personal trading account, and he agreed right away. Lastly, a big deal to me was that Mark didn't want to let people have access to the trading software. He only allowed me to copy the trades through the broker. I knew that traders and developers who have legitimate, profitable programs would never sell them online, so it was good confirmation when I found out he was not willing to give up the software itself. Because everything from Mark checked out, I decided it was a valid opportunity and worth the risk. Remember, everything that can potentially make you money has some type of risk involved. And to be clear, I did not put my entire life savings into the system. I risked a relatively small amount of money to test Mark. And close to $20,000 in profit later, I'm putting together a video series to let struggling investors know that Mark's system works and that it can fix those paralyzing problems that we talked about in video 1, because it takes you out of control. That's what makes me excited about Mark's program. I love training and education. It's what I do on Trading Pub. But one thing I've seen over and over again is people paying for educational programs and then failing, even if the information is solid. So what I like about Mark's system is that I can guarantee you'll get the same results that Mark's program gets, that I get, and that others who follow his program gets. That's the way that it's set up with the broker. It's not subjective information that will have vastly different results for everyone. The only difference might be a small execution difference depending on the clearing firm. So many times you have the millionaire guru making money and his students are as confused as ever. It's hard to justify spending money on something when you have no idea if you'll get the same results that an expert is telling you they get. They can talk all day about how much money they made here or earned doing this, but at the end of the day, the question is, okay, but if someone buys your product, are they going to get those same results? And more often than not, the answer is no. Which is really what attracted me to Mark's system in terms of offering it to the public, even though Trading Pub has never sold a product before. Obviously, I can't guarantee that this system will make money every month or anything like that, but I can tell you that we're all in the same boat as far as performance goes. If I make 8% in March, you'll make 8% in March. If I lose 5% in April, you'll lose 5% in April. For me, knowing that the expert is required to make money in my account in order to make money for himself is a good place to be. And that's what's excited me about helping share Mark's system with you. At this point, all you know is that Mark's system has made me money and that he's going to allow you to use it if you want. In the next video, coming soon, Mark and I are going to tell you what the system is all about. What does it trade? How much does it trade? When does it trade? What risk-reward parameters does he use? What do drawdowns look like? And how long have they lasted in the past? What have the returns been for the last few years? Who is right for it? How much capital do you need? What is the system going to cost to use? We're going to cover all the questions you would need answered before you consider investing your money into something. It's important to realize that this third video is not a sales video. There will be nothing to buy at the end of it. That means it's not going to be 30 minutes of fancy marketing speak trying to persuade you to click a button and enter your credit card details. It's going to be an information video. You'll hear from Mark about the system, and I'll share more details on the results I've had with the system. Yes, I went through the hassle of getting my account audited just for you. I didn't want anyone to think we were basing this entire thing on some demo's results or backtest situation, or what I could have made if I were trading the system. If you're familiar with TradingPub, you know that's not how we operate. And if not, well, that's why I paid $750 to get a CPA to audit my results. That's what you have to look forward to in the next video. In the meantime, if you're thinking that this opportunity with Mark could be something you want to leverage, you should get on our guaranteed list now. Like any company, we can only handle a certain amount of new clients at one time, and we're certainly hoping to hit that number soon after opening access to Mark's system. The guaranteed list means that even if you aren't one of the first people to respond to the offer and we shut down access to new people, you'll have a guaranteed spot waiting for you for at least an additional 48 hours. It's our way of rewarding the people who followed our series from the beginning and showed interest ahead of time. You can join that list right now by clicking the link for the guaranteed list below this video and confirming your email. Thanks for spending some of your time with us today, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video and showing you what this incredible system is all about. Hi, and welcome to the